Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now is a high time to awake out of sleep.
Yeah, and just like the brother said, you know, at the intro, this is the time that we're in a time of destruction, man. We're in a time of war. We're at the end. All right, that's why we out here. We come and teach this truth, man. It's high time to wake out of sleep because the Lord is coming. The destruction and these famines and these perils are coming. We sending out, we blowing that trumpet, sending out the memo, man. Some of our people majority of our people are just putting it to the side.
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Yeah, the Lord is on his way sooner than we believe, man. That's like we've been saying all day. It's, as a man of the Lord, you're supposed to stay on your P's and Q's. You got to do what's necessary to further push this truth and further serve Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You can't come out here thinking like you don't have to come out here and teach, man. You can't be high-minded in this truth. You have to humble yourself and come out here and do this work, knowing you're not doing it for you. You're doing it for yourself, but you're putting yourself last, man. You have to always put the elect first. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, of course. Put the elect after that.
The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness.
And let us cast off the works of darkness, man. The works of darkness is saying that you don't have to teach the truth, saying you don't have to come out here and teach. Or saying that, like you said, the mark of the beast ain't the chip. Those type of things are works of darkness, being in this world. Doing things that are associated with this world. Heavily associated with this world and indulging in it. All right, we are. It says in Matthew, "Don't place your heart upon things upon earth, set them in heaven. Then your heart will follow."
And let us put on the. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light.
Yeah, the armor of light. That's the scriptures. All right. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Bible. That's how you arm yourself. When somebody come up with false doctrines or these different philosophies, that's your armor of light. You know the scriptures. You have the understanding of what the scriptures say. And you know how to counter it.
She said the King James Version ain't the real Bible. They come prove what it is, you know?
Prove all things. You know, that's your armor. You're not. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go carnal when you had a Bible. You don't have to be thinking carnal to counteract or physically counter somebody talking some smack about a different philosophy. You could get mad and just steal on somebody.
Honestly, I think they were just being rationalist in their response because I don't think they would expect you to say the King James Bible. They probably thought you were going to say the Quran or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It was like the King James. It was like, no, it ain't. It was already expected to say it like, what Bible you reading? King James? Yours ain't.
That ain't a real Bible.
Yeah, run off. It's like probably reading like the Keys of Solomon or some shit. You know? The way we talking to him. That's how Jake said it. We ain't talking to them all nice and shit, then they think we reading out some type of demonic book of some sort, you know? The Bible don't talk like that. I don't know what Bible y'all reading out. I ain't reading no Bible sound like that. You only read 2 verses in Psalms and about 5 in Galatians and Genesis. And that's it.
John 3:16.
Yeah, books of the Lord.
That's their go-to plan. Everybody can't be saved. Shit.
What your Bible say?
Shit. You gotta bring out a precept and shit like that, huh?
But that's the real Bible. Shit. Romans 13:13. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in riding and drunkenness.
Let us walk honestly as in the day. That means we're supposed to be doing this regardless, man. We supposed to be acting in righteousness regardless. Not just when you want something from the Lord, man. You want day in, day out, at camp, at home, all right, wherever you go. Act like the Lord's coming back tomorrow. Act like you know exactly what day the Lord's coming back, and do righteousness every day, man.
Fuck tomorrow to right now. Don't worry about tomorrow.
Current,
You know?
current.
Supposed to be right there. Like everything you do. Like the brother said, you gotta do what you gotta do right then and there. So like the hockey.
All day.
Like the hockey thing. I'm not the hockey,
Soccer.
the stoppage time, the soccer. That you don't know, so you gotta be putting forth an effort every chance you get.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't like you know it's a fourth. We know it's a fourth quarter, but stoppage time. You don't know when that whistle gonna blow. You know what I'm saying? Basketball, you know. You know, UFC, you can look at the clock. You know how they look up at the clock, thinking you didn't have a clock. Your jiu-jitsu gotta be different. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be aggressive and attack and take any opportunity because you don't know when it's gonna be stopped. You know?
It's funny that you talk about. Remember him? That's the guy who was downtown with. He brought us to Waters. I think it was at Jimmy John's and Jermaine.
Yeah, he stayed up there.
Yeah, he used to have a really good shit. Slow, Mark.
I thought that was
I thought that was your cousin.
Oh, no. Gotta keep going, man. Romans 13:13. Let us walk honestly, as in the day, and the precept for honestly is decently, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness. And that chambering, that's like Humpty Dumpty, man, wanting to hump all the time, basically, you know, in the bed chamber all the time.
Yeah.
Wanting everything you see, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, she got a fat ass, go hit that.
Nigga that be listening, you got a partner that listen to Jodeci and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He got some problem. That brother need to slow down a little bit, man.
He need to fast or something.
I forget which brother did a lesson on a while ago. We got to rebuke that spirit of excess lust for women, man.
Heavy work videos.
And
Cause they giving you what you want. They giving what you want. They all on social media giving what you want. I went out here, you know, selling their bodies. You know, you ain't gotta imagine how women would look like. You know, not in this society.
Yeah, like it say, like the scriptures say, you gotta have a balance. They say, you know what I'm saying, if you burning, then marry, but nigga, you ain't burning 6 days out the week. Oh, I'ma just chill on the Sabbath.
You really gonna be burning.
Yeah. We gonna be burning literally, man.
You a soul.
You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you gotta do it like 6 days out the week, nigga, you got a demon on you, man. You might want to get that checked out. You might want to pray. You might want to fast. Like the brother said, examine yourself, man. Because if you're supposed to be being spiritual, that's just too much carnality going on. Way too much of the flesh.